From mechanic to makeshift detective, a Cape Coral man taking matters into his own hands after his Ford F-Series truck is stolen right out of his driveway. He's not alone. Just this week, 4 men busted in an auto theft ring for taking Ford trucks too, one even facing 70 felony counts. But this latest victim says he still hasn't heard a word from police about his case, despite giving them the evidence. 4 in Your Corner's Lisa Greenberg taking his concerns straight to the top to find out what's the holdup here. Lisa?
Well, Patrick, I did a little research, and it turns out Ford F-Series pickups are in the top 5 most stolen cars, according to the National Insurance Crime Bureau. They're common, they're big sellers, a big market for replacement parts, and Anthony Lauricella knows that because he works on cars for a living, telling me that knowledge helped him track down the truck on his own.
It was a beautiful truck. It's a 2006 F-250. Yeah, it was a King Ranch model.
A beautiful truck Anthony Lauricella worked hard to buy.
It's something I always wanted. I looked for it for probably 3-4 months before I found the right one.
And once he did, he decided it was well worth the nearly 20 grand price tag. 5 weeks after he bought it, he was working on it in his driveway until late.
About 11:30, 12 o'clock, went to bed, and woke up and it was gone.
That's right. Lauricella says someone stole the truck right out of his driveway. He called Cape Coral police and filed a report.
I thought it'd probably show up in a couple days. The police would recover it, but after the first month and a half, I knew they weren't going to find it.
So Lauricella took matters into his own hands. He turned to Craigslist, where he found his shiny silver rims.
It was actually a Miami listing with a 239 area code, so I knew it was local somewhere.
Lauricella tells me he did some digging.
I was able to track it to an address, and the police found my truck there.
He says police dusted the truck for fingerprints, but still no arrest. So I did a little digging too. In an email, Sergeant Dana Costin of Cape PD tells me the investigation is still ongoing and that there have been multiple thefts of Ford trucks throughout Southwest Florida. In fact, 4 Hendry County men are now behind bars facing charges connected to an auto theft ring spanning 7 counties, Lee, Collier, and Charlotte included. Do you think that your truck could be part of that big auto theft ring that was busted?
I believe so, yes.
Regardless, Lauricella tells me he just wants the person who did this in jail.
Yeah, I'm hoping for justice, you know. Hoping they'll get the guy soon.
Now Lauricella tells me his insurance company had already paid him for the loss of his truck, so when it was found, it was turned over to the company. He lost a few grand on the truck, but says this isn't about the money, it's about justice. Live in the studio, Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4, in your corner.